Rising, good afternoon, and good evening, y'all. Just when I thought that I was going to go ahead, get myself in the bed, and get some rest, I saw a post go up about the incident from Salt Lake City where Blueface invited a fan on the stage and literally pushed the woman down, and it appears that he held her down so that Jaidyn could fight her. Now, there was multiple videos up on this, and there's one in particular. I don't have the information on me, but as soon as I get a chance, I'll put it down in my comments when this uploads. Y'all, I'm so glad for this content creator, because honey, Miss Ma'am was on her job. Okay, she showed not only the scene that was trending, that went viral, but she showed footage from someone who was behind Jaden Alexis. And it's so interesting how, just the difference in an angle can change everything. From the initial angle that everybody pretty much who's seen this has seen, it looks like Jaidyn got down on this girl. But when you see it from the angle from behind Jaden Alexis, Jaidyn was behind security and she's punching down, but she's not even close. Either way, he had no business putting his hands on that woman. He claimed it's because she threw a cup of ice. Even if she did throw a cup of ice, that's what security is for. And now it's no telling how this is going to go, because it appears that the Salt Lake City police are now looking into this incident and investigating it. So I want to tap into the energy around what's to come out of the Salt Lake City Police Department's investigation and the trajectory of where Blueface is going from here, because it seems like he just wants to go to jail at this point. When I watched the live between him and Soulja Boy, in between laughs, because it was quite petty, but Soulja Boy was making a lot of sense when he kept telling him, I'm not about to catch a Rico with you. He kept telling them about set politics, not claiming his set. And I get where Soulja Boy was going with this, because once you get to claiming sets and you're doing all of this on social media where they actually do have internet police, and here it is, Blueface is already on probation. Anything that is said that leads up to an actual situation, you have already laid the groundwork for the police, and you tied it into a criminal enterprise by attaching the set to it. So I get why, he played it the way he did. But it was actually kind of sad to watch on Blueface's behalf, because dude needs help. He needs treatment. His nose was inflamed. When you look at the video, like the bottom of his nose was red and raw. Like he really, really needs to get help. And he's going out real sad. So without any further ado, I'm going to tap into this energy. Whew, have mercy. As the ratchet turns, y'all. Alrighty, what is the energy around this assault of the fan at the club and the police? Y'all, look at this now. What came out, first pull was Four of Pentacles, meaning that this is solid and steadfast. Judgment. Salt Lake Police want to make an example. Now let's see if this is actually going to be an example or if they're just, making it known that they're watching. Look at this. I know YouTube be tripping over some of these cards. Page of Pentacles and the Lovers. They're definitely looking into this, and it looks like they're going to be looking into this for both parties, Jaidyn and Blueface, allegedly. So you got the Devil and the Magician, which is pretty much this is, they're looking at them as like menace to society, public enemy number one. The devil itself is, about toxicity and obsession, but to see it in reverse, it's like they're saying that they're completely out of control. Oh yeah, they want to nip this in the bud. Two of Swords. They could possibly get banned from coming to work there again. So right now, you got Two of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. They're juggling with the idea. Hold on. They're juggling with the idea of how they're going to move forward on this investigation. But this looks like somebody is like really gung-ho. They want to move in swiftly. Falling under the Four of Pentacles, which is, like I said, substantial, solid. And there's a possibility that they are going to allot funds to apprehend or to put out an order to apprehend. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, the Truth. Oh baby, Four of Swords. They want to bring this behavior, this incident, this whole situation to a rest. And this looks like, falling under the Page of Pentacles, they're not really into the whole idea of apologizing or, possible slap on the wrist. Allegedly, this is looking like it's going to be a very, very dark night of the soul moment, because this is deep regret. Now you see this, the Ace of Cups, this toxic relationship. Remember I was showing y'all the Lovers earlier. This is like the Lovers in reverse. The choice that was made. Oh God. This is where you got to look at, everybody has to start making better, more sound, responsible choices, because these women who deal with him cannot keep allowing him to encourage them to jump off the porch, just as well as he can't keep thinking that he can keep getting away with stuff without possibly having some kind of retribution. Oh, looky here. Knight of Pentacles falls under the Two of Swords. So that's like if your money is already coming slow, it's a possibility that they could actually bring an end to the money that is, you know, slow but steady. Considering options. Now, if this person and this nightclub decide to sue y'all, this is going to wipe out the last of that damn money y'all got. These last $2. I hope y'all got them somewhere safe. Like I said, allegedly. Everybody's considering their options on what should be done. See this? Also, Two of Pentacles falling under, well, falling over rather, the Wheel of Fortune. I told y'all, people are juggling with what they're going to do, considering their options on possible liabilities for this situation. Because once again, here's another nightclub that's like, we can't afford to lose our license, lose business. We don't want to get sued because of the actions. Therefore, you know, we're going to step forward and be proactive. Possibly, allegedly, join forces with the victim. That'll be the first time I've ever seen anything like this, but it is a possibility that they both could sue Jaden Alexis and Blueface. And I put Jaden Alexis' name first because your name is on the business as a sole proprietor. This is why the both of them need to leave him alone. He's so hateful and jealous because he needs these women. But he hates the fact that he needs these women. So much so that he would tear down the house that they've built with his bare hands and teeth because he doesn't feel like the captain of the ship. The Emperor. Yeah. Ace of Wands. They want to move full steam ahead on Blueface because the Emperor is the one who had control of the situation, the one who gave the orders, the one who told her to be on go. Bottom of the deck is the Moon and the Three of Cups. So there's a third party energy involved in this situation. Y'all, here's Justice. And it's coming in swiftly. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Justice. Salt Lake City is not playing with him. They don't want anybody coming to their city thinking that they can behave this way, especially after this went viral. They want to set an example so that anybody that comes to work or do business in their city knows before they get there, we're not for the riffraff, allegedly. Ooh, have mercy. And it doesn't help that he's been on social media all weekend agitating and aggravating people, threatening to pull up and fight people, which all is not good because it all builds a case against his character and him being a menace to society. See this? Ten of Swords. And say everything is fine, everything is fine, while on social media. This is him going live knowing good and damn well You have up and done it. This is Jaden Alexis. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Knowing he ruined the little bit you have left. Placate to the fans. Play in everybody's face. Let everybody think that everything is okay. It's no big deal, right? The circus is no longer fun. But then again, it never really was it? Page of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse can be a very careless, malicious person who is volatile. Now, Page of Wands in the upright is, new actions and new ways of going about things. In a reverse, this is somebody who was underhanded about how they go about doing things, how they create new opportunities. And see, he thought that he was going to create some kind of fanfare viral moment out of toxicity, like this was Blue Girls Club or Baddies. Like, I don't know where his mind is at half the time. It's probably because he on them zoom zooms and wham whams, allegedly, that he's possibly fried the last couple brain cells he has, because it never crossed his mind, from what I can see, on liability and insurances and the club insurances and booking and touring insurances. Like, this is a nightmare for conducting business. Y'all don't be surprised if those shows start getting real slow, slim, and in between, because insurance companies can definitely contact venues and tell them, if you allow that person to perform, we will cancel your insurance. They must come with their own insurance. And to get your own insurance to come and perform, you're going to have to pay for no less than $5 million worth of insurance. And that's per venue. Never crossed either one of their minds how this was going to possibly work out for the worst. Especially Jaidyn, because Jaidyn, she's just getting into this. She's not a businesswoman, so she doesn't know how any of this works. But being that she's the sole proprietor, and he appears to have not a nickel. He's actually her artist, not her being his. Because her name is on the company. Even if they arrest him and they sue MILF Music, they sue Jaden Alexis directly. This is a catastrophe, y'all. Strength. Yeah, trying to hold it together, trying to, keep up a certain persona before the public, because they're possibly allegedly looking at whatever steady stream of money they have coming in being, completely cut off. Because let's say they decide not to sue you. That still has nothing to do with the other club owners and the promoters that decide they no longer want to book you for fear of liability. Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups. See, Jaidyn keeps putting herself in these positions, and it's like her ancestors in the universe, God himself, was trying to help her to walk away from Blue. And she just can't seem to find it in her to completely turn him loose, but he keeps putting her in a position where she's going to have to walk away from him. 8 of Cups. Because if she doesn't, this will be her. She'll be locked up and bound and caught up and bound in paperwork and litigation, you name it. Possibly serving, time for assault herself. And who's going to take care of her babies? He just put her in a position with Junior and Krishan decided to extend the olive branch. It's better that we work together as mothers than for me to, come against you when my child is at stake. She's going to have a real, keep it real moment. King of Swords with the Emperor. Because no matter what, he wants to, it's like he knows that when it's all said and done, he's not making what he needs to pay off any of his debts. So it's like he wants to go kamikaze and take whomever around him with him. But it's like, dude, just file for bankruptcy already. File for bankruptcy. You won't be able to do what you want to do for 2 or 3 years, but you'll get everybody up off of you. And you just start over. But, this is spiteful. See, this falls under justice. 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. Y'all, allegedly, it looks like he's going to possibly have to face justice, and they may possibly have to pay out, allegedly, for this incident with him putting his hands on this woman, pushing her down. Now, they say this was over her throwing a cup of ice. That's what security is for. You could have had her pointed out to security and had security put her out of the venue, and they would have done so. But to invite her up on the stage and put hands on her and encourage Jaden Alexis to put hands on her, that's where the problem occurs. Because now at this point, you instigated a situation that didn't happen. It didn't have to happen, and you ordered an assault. You conspired to harm this woman. That's how this looks. King of Pentacles. Whew, Lord. This is how he wants to appear to everybody, because everything is fine, and then here is King of Pentacles. He wants to appear as if he has it all together. He's on top of everything. He's got it all together. But look at this at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles over the Fool. Literally, ass out in the cold over this, leap of faith, this decision that you made without thinking, this impulsive decision. About to have him all caught up. Rushing in swiftly with a message. Now that this impulsive situation didn't work out on your behalf. Excuse me, y'all. It's late. The Hermit. This is being ostracized. Now you got to sit and think about everything you've done. You got to think about where your life is going, what you actually are trying to do or want to do right now. Being that is the Hermit falling under strength. If he doesn't get his act together, guys, allegedly he could be locked up by, July, August. Weight of the world under your shoulders. Card of Truth, Ace of Swords falling under the 8 of Cups. Jaidyn really has to make a serious conscious decision about how she wants to move forward with her career and work, and how she's going to continue to move, because she's not going to be able to take him anywhere if he's putting his hands on people. Here it is, the Ten of Wands. Weight of the world on your shoulder because of law enforcement looking at moving swiftly against Blueface for his impulsive behavior due to, some kind of truth coming out. There's something else connected to this that's not public yet. Y'all, like I said, they've been watching him in his combative communication. You've got the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. They could possibly want him to pay for some kind of court cost and fees, some kind of possible damages to, the woman he pushed down, or the club may, go after, seeing what type of compensation they can receive, because all of this affects, how they are able to conduct business, and if they can have insurance to, open their club every week. They may not, face anything as dire as the whole situation out in Vegas, but if you lose your ability to be insured, and it makes it harder for you to be insured as a business, it's going to make it really, really hard for them to, have promoters and to host new artists coming in and to do the type of business that, they've been accustomed to doing. Or maybe this promoter is going to say that, they ruined his or her brand or their money by his actions, because they may have lost out due to this. So, geez, that was the tap in on the whole situation with Salt Lake City Police, allegedly. And it kind of roundabout touched on everything I wanted to talk about: the club, the victim, Blue, Jaidyn. I'm going to do a couple of kippers and some oracles, and then I'm going to tap out, y'all, because I'm sleepy. But yeah, this was definitely not a good choice. Was not a good look. See, it's stress, headache, pressure, and lack of sleep. So this is what's about to be going through their head right now, especially Jaidyn, because once again, you let them take you down a damn rabbit hole. Gift, souvenir, promotion, and delight. So more so for me, that's them considering what they may have to give over due to this incident. Apology. Yeah. Remember I said Salt Lake Police allegedly are not interested in an apology. Daydream. That's more so Blue. Blue is delusional. Blessing. See what I mean? Delusional. How do you find a blessing out of such a toxic situation like this, where you yet again put the family in jeopardy of having nothing for like what, the third time that we know of in the last couple months? Loneliness. And y'all, this looks like somebody's in a hospital. Now, I've been saying for the last few readings, and if you've watched any of my lives, I've been saying that he needs treatment. That's a possibility of what they may request for him to do. And if they were to tell him if he goes to treatment, then they wouldn't lock him up, I would be for it, because he needs it. Alliance. So, not even to be petty, y'all, but alliance. This is like, a boy and his dog, man's best friend. This childish man child and his bitch. And it's just, things are coming to an end, a final transition. Look at that, savings in reverse. Told y'all, death to their money. Adventure and justice. I don't even want to go any further, but I'm gonna keep on, because adventure and justice. Lord. So they're going to go back through the origin of not just this event, but the origin of his criminality, so to speak. Because like I said, remember, these people, they want to make an example out of him. They want to show that this is not to be tolerated in their community, in their metropolis. You see this? Now remember, I said this man child, boy and his dog, this man child and his bitch. Now look, loss. See how it's always all about him? He caused all of this, but now all of a sudden he's the victim. Can't make this up. I just shuffled again and it finally came out, justice. So, relaxation and reverse and trap. So, he's got him stuck in a whole nother situation. Wait a minute. Ugh. Where'd the card go? Yeah, card. Even the cards for him don't know how to act. Look, didn't I just say even the cards for him don't know how to act? Disturbance. Well, I know I gotta wrap this up so I can go to bed. Disturbance. And that's exactly why it's no relaxation coming out of this situation, because it was a major disturbance. Because you just had to do the most yet again, sir. Got me with this chair all across this area rug. Look at this wealthy man in court. Now remember, he wants us to believe that he's still wealthy. But They telling them to come on over here to this courthouse. Ooh. Coming out trying, the thief. The main female. Great fortune. And message in reverse. That's like a summons or a judgment. Y'all, do not be surprised, allegedly, if they start getting lawsuits out of this. And like I said, the last of the money that they got start getting chewed up. And we're going to close it on this court. Oh, baby. I think I'm going to name this one Blueface and Jaidyn. Salty in Salt Lake City. Y'all, this is a man that just can't get right. He just doesn't want to. Really, I mean, seriously, the only way for him to get right is to get some kind of treatment. Sudden wealth and imprisonment. This is more like jackpot. You finally up and done it. Soldier Boy told him why you want to go to jail so bad. You doing the most. You just want to go to jail so bad. Y'all, I told y'all between now and Leo season, do not be surprised if this man finally goes to jail. I mean, he has the most lenient PO and judge I've ever seen in the history of my whole entire life. It's to the point to where he's going to force their hand and they're going to have to lock him up because he's making them look crazy. Because real talk, if you got this same PO and this same judge and they're not as lenient with you and you haven't done half the stuff that he's done, it pretty much opens a can of worms, because it's like, if this isn't some kind of favoritism, then what is it? But I thank all of you for, rocking with me and watching this video. Oh my God, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Blueface gets on my nerves. And it's sad because for me, it's like I see a lost, tormented little boy trapped in a man's body. He knows nothing about how to be an adult, but at the same token, he is 100% responsible for all of his misdeeds. But he's not taking any accountability because there's always somebody that allows him to be the man-child and not take full accountability. Well, he stretched it a little too thin this time. And he's definitely running out of chances. And he's going to have to eventually pay the piper sooner than later. Everybody have a good night. Good morning. Whenever you see this, like I said, it's like, going on 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. And I'm going to just go ahead and call this here. Talk to y'all soon. This reading is adjourned.